Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm going to be doing my weekly empties. I missed last week, so we're going to jump into it and show you what I've melted. I'm going to start out with my candles. I've went through a Yankees farmer's market, and this is so good. I've raved about it. It has peaches and apples and spices. It's just a good transition to fall. And if you're looking for something that's not too heavy on all of this, it's good. It has cinnamon, but it's not like, you can still smell like the others. It's good. And then I have two candles I'm going to exchange at Bath & Body Works because they just did not perform well. One is this spiced pomegranate cider, and it smelled so strong and cold, I couldn't believe that it didn't even fill up a room. It reads ruby red pomegranate, sweet apple cider, mulled blackberry star anise. And I just have to, not happy with it. And my marshmallow fire sign is the same way. Usually it's strong and you can smell it. Marshmallow is a light scent, but usually it fills up and I can enjoy it, but I'm not enjoying this, and I'm not going to pay for something that, I'm not saying in a bad way, but maybe I don't know. I've never had a marshmallow fireside not throw like they normally do. So I'm just going to maybe ask them some questions. And maybe, I don't know. I've tried to melt it as long as I can. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now let's get into the wax melts that I have melted. And I can't keep my daughter out of this room. I'm sorry. I've recorded this like 5 times and she's ruined on each, so I'm to the point where I'm sorry if you hear her. But I'm Super Tarts Elsa. This was a good scent. It was just light. It was light on cold throw. I did put that in her room. It did fill up her room, and I enjoyed this, but I would not repurchase this. I do not know the scent description on this one. Beauty and the Beast was the same. It was very light on the cold throw. Usually her wax is strong. This one's just made to be a lighter scent. Now, I did use this in my candle air. I didn't really enjoy it because it wasn't knock me in the face, but it didn't really fill up anything for me to enjoy, if that makes sense. Okay, and I went through a Mythical Scents Christmas Party, and oh my gosh, you guys have to try this from her. If you like fruity scents, you'll love this. It does not have any pine or any peppermint or anything. If you do love those scents, this Christmas, it's not that type of thing. It smells more like a fruity cocktail, like fruity drink, or you can smell a little bit of it being like a seasonal scent, but it doesn't have much spice. I don't think I can smell spice. I just smell like berries or like a sweet cranberry or something. But it is awesome. This is my first melt from her. I just had loaded my haul with her, which you guys can go check that out. And I'm just now melting this. I got this last week. I just uploaded it today, so I'm sorry for the late upload. But yeah, I just tried this last night, and I put it in last night, and I woke up this morning, and the scent was still lingering. Wasn't powerful, but it was still lingering, which was good. I'm liking Mythical Scent so far, and she's so sweet. Okay, Nancy's Wax Creation, if you can see this label. Neverland, this was an earthy scent, and I think this was in her Disneyland sampler that I originally found out from her. It was because I won a sampler from her giveaway. And this was good. It's just different. It's not my favorite. Would I repurchase this? Probably not, but it threw well. It did throw good. I went through Marshmallow Fireside Wallflower from Bath & Body Works. I went through a Candles by Victoria Apple Cobbler. I loved this scent. I need to get more. It's not too spicy, but bakery, and I just love apples right now. Fruity Anything really, really fruity and apple-y is my go-to. Mine. What?
I'm drinking.
Okay, I'll get you a drink in just a second. My sense of nose has changed. My sense of smell.
I'm drinking.
Yes, I'm gonna put this on pause to get her something to drink, and I'll be right back. Okie doke, I'm back. But as I was saying, my sense of nose, sense of smell, sense of nose, that makes no sense. Sense of smell has changed. I still like it. Heavy, like bakery, like really deep cinnamons and caramels and zucchini breads. I'm just not really liking the zucchini breads right now. I don't know what's going on here, but I will burn them and melt them, but I just enjoy more. I don't know. Maybe I am hitting a midlife crisis and your sensors are changing. Now I'm getting all these out. Okay, I went through. Who's this from? VCS, Vintage 6 Cents, Gilligan's Island. This was a tropical scent. I can smell pineapple. I can smell maybe a little coconutty, but it's more pineapple. And I really liked it. I really did enjoy that. And this was from in May. And this is like, I think, an ounce cup. So I melted it all at once and it did really good. It wasn't her strongest scent that I have melted from her, but it was enjoyable. I went through a Fabulous Flame. This was from last year. I'm just not getting to melt it. This was her strawberry cheesecake sugar cookie. I had 2 cubes left and I just put those in the other day to finish this out. I'm trying to really melt my old wax from last year. I have a lot, but not like a ton. Just so, I noticed with this, it smelled more like the plastic. I didn't get much scent from this at all. But when I first got this, it was amazing. I should never have waited this long to melt it. Sometimes just wax, they call it ass wax. It turns into that. It's not that there was a problem with the company. It just, sometimes the type of wax that you use can just spoil, get old. The fragrance just dies out of it. There's so many possibilities. But I think if I had taken it out, which I'm going to start doing, I heard it's really good, is start taking them out of the clamshells and packaging them in bags like these. And I just makes them have a lot longer shelf life. So, yes, but Fabulous Flames, this was really, really good. Now, the last 2 cubes, I could smell, but it just was not strong. It was like maybe like a 1. So, yes, I'm mad at myself that I did not burn that because it was really good. Now, I went through a blue cookie bits from the Country Scent Shack. This was amazing. It's all paraffin, so I usually use it in my candle air. And I don't know what the Candle Bits is, but it's a bakery scent, but it's like more of like a cookie and blueberry scent. That's what I get from this. Now I went through another one, which is Sticky Caramel Pumpkin. And this one was really good. Like, you get the pumpkin. I really don't get much of the caramel, but you get like a pumpkin and spice type scent. But it was good. I liked it. And it filled up the room. It was decent. Everything that I melted from the Country Scent Shack so far has been really good. I have not melted anything that has disappointed me yet. Something from Nancy's Wax Creation is Texas Pecan Pie. This was okay. It wasn't my favorite. It was not my favorite scent, but it was okay. It was medium strong. The only thing I don't like about these bags, she had them tied with some string around it, and I know it has the Nancy's wax and primitives look to it, but once you pull your wax out of it, you don't have anything to close it. So what I've had to do is keep all of her wax in like a bag like this because they're all open and they all kind of smell like the same. Like when I melt them, they all smell the same to me, in a way. But I like it. That's just the only complaint I have about the bags. But I like her wax. But she has bags like this, which is Hakuna Matata, which is my favorite scent from hers. And she was so nice to send me her extras. The bag did break. But oh my gosh, this scent, Nancy, if you watch this, like, I don't know, this is so good. I don't even know what category to put this in. Maybe the clean / earthy. But it's also has like a hint of bakery with a hint. I don't know. It's just unique. Hakuna Matata. I can't describe it because I don't have the scent notes. Now I went through some glitterati. I said, hey, I'm kind of near the mystery box sign up. I'm like 1,030 on it. And she's in her 700. So I know I'm coming up in the next like 2 or 3 months. And I have some glitterati to melt, and I've been starting to melt it so I can finally enjoy it. And Jamaican Me Crazy, look, it's from December of 2014. I had bought a de-stash and didn't realize I was buying like 2-year-old wax, but it all did wonderful. Most of it was new, just a few were older, but this blew me out of the water, guys. I know this video is going to be long, and I'm sorry. Oh my god, like, if I've ever gotten customs, I want Jamaican Me Crazy like in a loaf. It is, I don't know, her Jamaican Me Crazy is so good. It's unique. I have not smelled one like this, but I'm not kidding you. You just need the smallest little bit, and it lights my whole house. Like, you can smell it. I mean, it's pouring out of every room. That's how strong this is. And it's 2 years old. And she has the softer wax. Okay, we've got 2 more things, guys, and we're done. Watermelon pomegranate from the Country Scent Shack, and this is good. Sometimes, watermelons is hard to get authentic. She did it. It smells so good. I love it. It's so good. And it just was so strong to be like a watermelon and pomegranate scent. It filled up my whole bedroom. And then this pink sugar is, I think it was from Kushner's Creations. And I loved it. It did very good. Yeah, it's a really good pink sugar. And it lasted, put it in at night, and I could still smell it in the morning. Like, ooh. But I have noticed if I put like an ounce of wax, which this is, in like, these little cups, that I can still smell them in the morning. But if I put like 1/4 of an ounce or less, it goes quicker. But it's stronger is the thing, because the oil has more room to spread out if it's not so thick. So I've been trying to use, like, I should have cut that in half and honestly put it in there. And that's why it takes me a long time to go through the wax, because I use such a small piece. Some people put 2 and 3 ounces of wax and just waste, because they're like, oh, I'm wondering why I'm not smelling it. Because, like, your warmer can't disperse all the oils, and it's not round enough to, if that makes sense. Your dish is only like here. As you can see, I don't have that much in there. If you can see, without spilling it. And it just barely covers the bottom of the rim, and that's what you need. And it works so well when you do it that way. Now, when it gets thicker, like I said, it has harder time dispersing those oils, so you're not going to get as strong as a throw as you would using less. Depending on the vendor, sometimes you do need more, but in very rare cases with all the vendors I've tried, I use less is more. I just want to kind of pass that information along to you all, because a lot of people will show what they're melting, and sticking a whole 3-ounce tart in a warmer about kills me, because I'm like, oh my god, your warmer is not gonna melt, like be able to get that hot and disperse all that oil, if that makes sense, and like let it move around and all that, because I'd be sit there 4 or 5 days trying to melt that off. So let me know what you all, like how much you guys use at a time to melt. I would love to know. I'm just curious. And thank you all so much for watching. If you've stuck it out this long, give me some huge hearts and showed me that you are supporting me. And I'm sorry that this took so long. I get chitty chatty, and I'm missing you all, but that's all I have melted. And I have melted way more. I'm just not finished with my package. So I'm going to let you all go. Have a great evening. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.